Hello guys, welcome back once again to our YouTube channel. I hope you are doing great. In today's lecture we are going to learn AutoCAD shortcuts. This is part 2. In part 1 the length of video has been too long. For that reason, to avoid that one, what I have done, I have taken a part 2. See here, Excel line command I was taking with respect to horizontal. See, first command we are going to learn in today's lecture, that is your trim. TR. In this also you are going to get the two methods. One is TR single enter and one is TR double enter. How this will work? See, I was going with first with respect to TR double enter. Okay, TR double enter I was going. So in this case what you will do, you are going to trim this one. First you will trim this one, later you will trim this one, and again you are going to trim this one, again you are going to trim this one, again you are going to trim like this. So in this case you need to trim out the multiple times, because I have shown you only two rectangle over here. So if you are getting a huge drawing, during those course of time you are going to get more headache to trim out all those lines. Instead of doing that one, we got a shortcut command, that is your TR space, single time space you need to enter. And if I don't want this line, this extended line beyond this line, so you just select this line, then you press once again space or enter and select this one. Throughout the length it will disappear. The same thing, see here, I don't require this throughout the length beyond this line, means same thing, TR enter, this select, you need to select this one and space once again or enter you can press, then you can trim out this one. This is how your trim command will work in two ways. TR double space when you need to take when the work is very short, or the length of only the length which is passing one or two lines, then you can take double space. If you are passing more than 10 lines, instead of doing TR double space you can go with TR single space. I think it is clear now, trim. So next we will go with polylines, the polygons, POL shortcut command key, then press enter. See, it is asking you how many sides you required. So I will type 5 sides, right? I will enter here, and it is asking you, see, polygon, specify the center of polygon you required from the center of polygon or you required from the edge. So if you want center of the polygon, you can go with the center or you can go with the edge. If I was selecting with an edge, see here I was taking edge and it is asking you, this is my first point, see it is from edge only it is moving, right? If I was giving a 5 feet of length, each length of your polygon, that is your 5 feet, then I will press enter. See, you can check out this length. So if you want to check out this length, see, this is my 5 feet. You can go and check with all the lengths also, you are going to get the 5 feet. So this is how you are going to draw with your polygon lines, right? POL, that is shortcut command keys. Then you need to give your how many sides you required, right? You need to give your that sides of your polygon. Then you can give your dimension, how much you require, the dimension, that is enough. Under this case you are going to get the whether you want to pass through the edge or you want to pass through the line. So you can choose anyone, whichever you want according to your convenient, right? And later we got ellipse. If you want to fit an ellipse inside this what I call rectangle, then see here EL, you press EL, then press enter. It is going to ask you over here, it is showing you ellipse, specify axis endpoints of the ellipse or arc, or whether you require a center. So if I was clicking with an arc, then it is going to ask you specify the endpoints of the ellipse. So this is my first point and this is my second point, right? And again you can give your height of this one, whether you require in this manner or whether you require in the horizontal way, you can give anyone. So if I was giving 2 feet, then see here the ellipse has been fitted at exactly this rectangle command, right? So erase also is there. If you are going with erase, E enter. So if you don't want this line, you can erase. If you don't want this line, you can erase. If you don't want this line, you can erase, right? See, for example, till this point, if you want to extend this line command, what you need to do, just you need to select this one and press EX enter. Then you just click on this one, the line has been extended. If you want to extend this line, it is going to be extended. Why it has been extended in the vertical also, the whole rectangle shape which is not independent to each other, so this has been touched till that point. See here it is also touching. So how it is going to work your extended line command. So for example, if you want to rotate the whole diagram into vertical direction. So what you need to do, you need to select this one and press the shortcut command key called RO, then press enter. See here, ortho mode is switched on. For that reason it is going to work with respect to only perpendicular. See, if you are dragging in the downward direction, it is in the upward. See, then the whole drawing has been shifted. The whole drawing has been rotated now here. See, one more command is there, that is your copy. So already we have seen with your Excel or MS Words, what we have seen, we are going to select over the whole what we call word over there, and we are going to go control and we are going to copy, and for paste is control V we used to do. So if you are pasting this one, you are not going to get any reference point. For example, if I want to paste, if I want to paste this rectangle command, so this corner, I want to place it exactly this corner. If you are copying this one and if you are pasting, so I don't have any what I'll call freedom over here to place exactly that line. I don't know whether where it is pasting. See, I need to go like this. Instead of going that one, what we can do in this AutoCAD, so it is, they have been given a special feature that is called your CO, enter. See here, this is my reference point. Which point you want to take a reference, you can take that one. CO I have pressed and I have pressed enter, and it is asking my reference point now. So what I will do, I will take this reference point and directly I can place it over this point. See now, it has been fixed it here. So wherever you want, you can fix this one. For that reference line, it is going to help you a lot. So for that case, what we are going to do, we are going to take in AutoCAD CO. Don't take your what we call C. So if you are taking copy C, Control C and Control V, if you are pasting like this, again you need to press Control V. But in case of copy CO, so in case of your copy, we got, see here, if I was pressing once CO, enter, if I was choosing this point, I can copy this same polygon line many number of times, right? You are going to get the many number of times. That is the very useful tool in your AutoCAD, that copy, right? So once the next one is your move. If you want to move this polygon from here to this point, means what you need to do, just press M, enter, and again you take the reference point and you can place it here. So this is how you can move. So for example, what we have done here, if I was taking one more line from here to here, so if I was trimmed this line, this is what we'll call the whole is independent to each other. To explode this one, first what I will do, X, enter, that is exploded. Now each line is independent to each other. So if I want to trim this one, if I was trimming this one, later I have been deleted this line. If you want to join these two lines, most of the people or some people, if they don't know the shortcut command keys, what they will do, they will take either line command and they will join like this one thing, and one more thing what they will do, they will select this or this line and they will drag this one. This is one more method they can do. So if you want to join these two lines, what we need to do is, we need to go for the joint command J. Okay, J, enter, and press which are those two lines you want to join. You select this one and press enter. These two lines have been joined. You can go three ways are there. So for joining these three lines, you can go with any method, whichever you are going to convenient you people. To join these two lines, that is for the command, that one we are going to call it as a J, right? If you want to break this line, so what you need to do is, just you need to type the BR, enter, right? So you press it here, and what is the distance you required from this to this you required, then you press it here, it is going to break this line, right? How this break command will be work, right? Now we'll go with the dimensions. So under, if you are going with the dimensions, you are going to get the see here, you are going to get in dimensions, here you got inclined, angular, arc length, circular, diameter length. So all this length for shortcut commands is there. We'll go one by one here. If I was taking a circle, see here I was placing here. If you want to know what is the radius of this one, this circle, means what you need to do is, you need to type a command called DRA for radius. DRA for radius. See here, if I was pressing here, I will get my radius. 5 is 6.5 inch. Similarly, if you want a diameter of this circle, if you want to know what is the diameter of this circle, what you need to do, di. See, so if you are placing here, you are going to get the exact diameter 11 feet 1 inch. You got the diameter and you got the this one radius. So if you want any arc, if I was drawing any arc, see here, this is my arc over here. So if you want to know what is this arc length, right, if you want to know what is the arc length, DAR, you need to type the shortcut command DAR and press enter, and you just click it here. You're going to get 12 feet. It is 12 feet, that is half inch is there, that is 0.5 inch is there, 12 feet 0.5 inch is there, the total arc length. So you can go with your arc length like this. Again, if you want any inclined length, see, from this to this length, if you want to know what is this length, for this shortcut command key called DAL. See here, it is showing dimension along your inclined line, right? You can go with enter, press enter, and you just tap these two lines, so you can check out this one. You got this dimension length. So if you want to give any naming for this, what I'll call, for example, if you are considering this is one room, okay, if you are considering this one room, if you are considering this room, if you want to give this room as a bedroom, so what you need to do, some people, if you don't know the shortcut command keys, what you are going to do, you are going to go and type here text. So instead of doing that one, what you need to do, just type a T, enter. So you can drag over here and you can write. So what you required, this is your master bedroom, MASTER right. So again, if you want to change of this color, you can change, right? You got here. So if you want to change in the red color, you can go ahead. So if you want to increase your text height, so it is got here your text height. If you want to give 2 feet, you can give 2 feet, right? See, the text height has been increased. If you want to what do you call, if you want to make it in the different standards of your, what do you call, style, means font style, you can go here also. So you can select this one and you can give 1 feet. So again, if you want to change your text style, so again you can go and you can change your text style. So whether you required any Bharati or anything else, you are going to get the styles over there. So you can go and change your styles also, right? So it is there. If you want Times New Roman, just you type TIM. See here, it is Times New Roman. You select first this one and then go with Times New Roman. So this is becoming the Times New Roman. You go 1 feet. So it is now Times New Roman. So whatever the things you can, if you want bold letter, you can go with bold letter, or inclined if you want, you can underline, you can. So all these things you are going to get. The shortcut command keys for that one is your, what will call, text for is T. If you want to write anything else, right? If you want one table for your schedule of opening, so for that one, what you need to do is shortcut command key. If you want to plot a table, that is your TB, and press enter. So it is going to ask you whether how many columns you required and how many rows you required, what should be the row height and what should be the column width, it is going to ask. So once you are going to fill all this data, whatever you required, then you press OK. So where you want to place it, you want to place it here, so you can place it here. Later if you want to write anything else, you can write over here, right? If you want anything else, you can write it here. That is how we are going to place your table, right? For table is TB. So if you want to create a layer, right, how I have been created over layer here is, to create that layer, what you require, some people they will use these tools only, whatever you are seeing over here. So instead of doing that one, you can just type LA and enter. So this is your creating a new layer. So if you create here, then you can give any names. So if I was giving a unique, then you can choose whatever the color you required. So if you was taking a green color, so place it green color and press OK. Again you are going to get the which type of lines you required, whether you required a solid line that is continuous, or whether you required a dash line, or if you don't want these 2 lines, you can go with any number. So press the load and you are going to get n numbers of lines here. So you can, whichever line you require, you can select that one and press it OK. Okay, after pressing that OK, what you need to do is, if you're tapping this 2 times, or if you're tapping this one, see, if I was tapping this one, if I was clicking OK, then this unique line, green line, will become your dash dash line. See here, now this ABCD is dash dash dash, right? ACAD is your dash line. Again, you require the bandwidth, that is your thickness of line. I have been given as a default. You can go with any thickness if you want. You can give the thickness of your what will call line, then press OK. Once you're done with all those things, then you can close this one. For example, I want to make it in the green line, so that is unique color. So you can click it by selecting this rectangle, then you press your unique, so it will become your unique line. So there I have been selected as your dash dash line. So dash line we got here, and this is unique. See here, this is how it is going to be work with your uh, layer button. So if you want to learn much more shortcut command keys, so please comment me, so I will try to upload. If you are not familiar with any of the commands, you just let me know, so I will upload a video on that. And for this one, chamfer and fillet, I will upload one more video. So that is, I will give a huge description about those 2 things. For that reason, I have not included in this video. I will add 2 separate videos for those 2 things. If you have any, if you are not following with any of the AutoCAD shortcut command keys, let me know or comment me, so I can upload one more video based on that one. Thank you guys.